going on YouTube? What it do? It's your boy. Me just go back with another video. I feel like I haven't said my intro in a minute. But yes, we're back with another video. As y'all see, we in the car with it again. Another car conversation, man. And you know, I was, driving back home and stuff like that. And I was asking God, what's the next video idea or topic that I should talk about? And I asked the Holy Spirit, I was like, give me a topic, you know what I'm saying? Throw one at me, you feel me? And he brought to my mind Suffering in Silence. I saw this song on my playlist by No Big Deal called Suffering in Silence. And that really sparked me wanting to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Because me, myself, I know for myself, I suffer in silence a lot. I'm not going to say suffered because, there are still times where I do keep things to myself a lot, and it's not a bad thing at times to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? You do want to talk to somebody about whatever it is you're going through, but have that discernment first if you're going to talk to a person. But the main person that you should be talking to is the Holy Spirit. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Hold on. My bad, I had the AC blasting. But yeah, man, so yeah, suffering in silence. A lot of people, I'm gonna just repeat what I said because I don't know if y'all heard me or not, but a lot of people suffer in silence. For me and myself, I know I suffered in silence a lot. And there's times where, I still do. But God reminds me that, we have somebody we can speak to, even if there's nobody else there physically. And that's the Holy Spirit, right? Jesus said himself, he can't leave here, or he couldn't leave here unless he left his Holy Spirit with us, right? His Spirit with us, and that's very important to remember, man, because y'all, these potholes is crazy on these highways in Atlanta. But yeah, man, that's very important to remember, man. Oftentimes I have to remind myself, why am I sitting here drowning in my thoughts, drowning in my sorrows, when I have a comforter, I have an advocate, you know what I'm saying? I have a helper. Jesus left us a helper, and that's the Holy Spirit. He left us his Spirit, bro. And we have to remind ourselves, I literally have to remind myself that, I have somebody that I could be speaking to. When there's times in my car when I'm driving and I just be letting my thoughts run rampant, excuse me, and I find myself giving myself a pity party. How many of us have given ourselves a pity party in our lives? You know what I'm saying? I've thrown countless pity parties in my life. You feel me? But again, that was before I realized that I had the Holy Spirit with me. Jesus left us his comforter, man. He left us his Spirit as a helper when we're going through it, and also as a guide to guide us through situations, to guide us through those hard times, how to navigate those situations, and we dig ourselves in deeper holes because we feel like we can handle the weight of our problems, our sorrows, and stuff like that on our own, when in actuality we can't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just speaking about physical problems. I'm speaking about mental. When you're going through it mentally, you have to give it to God, bro. A strong person can be mentally strong for so long. You can only be mentally strong for so long, man. And I say that because, you know, like I said in my last video, I believe, when I had lost my father, when he passed away, you know, I was dealing with that grief on my own. I wasn't talking to nobody. I wasn't sharing my feelings with nobody. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest, us as men, we feel like because of how society says how men should be, we have to be strong. We have to be, you know, rock solid. We can't show no emotions. We literally take that literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, men, we are logical thinkers. We take things literally. You feel me? So it's like when, you know, we were coming up as teenagers, as young men and stuff like that, if we cried in front of our friends, we would consider a punk, or we would be considered soft because we are showing our emotions and things like that, you know. And everybody has their boiling point. Everybody has their moment when, or that point to where, if it gets to that point, they're gonna snap. They're gonna break down. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, that was that. Like me losing my dad was that point in my life at that time, because and I've shared this in my testimony video. I've even shared like a little glimpse of it in the previous video, right? But you know, I had like my business was slowly dying. I was losing money. You know, I was trying to keep up this facade of I'm okay, when in reality I'm not. Y'all remember that Kim Kardashian meme? I'm like, I try to act like I'm fine and I'm not really fine. That was me. Like, bro, that was me on the inside, bro. Like, we can dress up a storm so well. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can dress up, we can put on an act like, yeah, I'm good. You know, but the one person that knows that you're not really good like you say you are is God. He sees the silent tears that you cry. My bad, that was my knuckle. But yeah, he sees the silent tears that you cry. He hears the quiet cries that you're screaming in your head. He knows all of that. He just wants you to bring it to him. Lay it all at his feet. We don't have to suffer in silence because we have a helper. We don't have to suffer in silence because we feel like, oh, I can't show emotions because I want everybody to think that I'm good and I'm 100% okay. When nobody is 100% okay. We can say that, I'm having a good day. I'm feeling great right now. And yes, we can be in great spirits, you know. But there's times where when you need something, not just playing. But yeah, there are times when you have to admit to yourself, you have to face yourself. Like in the last video, like you have to be honest with yourself. Like, I'm not good, bro. I feel like one of the most common lies that people tell is when somebody asks them, "Are you okay?" and we say, "Yeah, I'm good." That's the most common lie people say all the time. You know what I'm saying? When in actuality, you're not good. You can say it all day. You can say, yeah, I'm good. You know, but you're not really good. There's this YouTuber that I came across. Her name is, I believe her channel is named The Right. She just goes around and, you know, talk to different strangers and stuff like that and ask them, like, how are you doing really? And a lot of people, they try to put up in front like, yeah, I'm good. But then she, like, digs deeper and asks them, like, no, how are you really doing? And then at that point, it's like, okay, this is a stranger right here. I don't have anything to hide. Let me just let my walls down and just say how I, like, really feel. And then in that moment, they just break down and tell how they really like are doing inside, on the inside. You know what I'm saying? And so I say all that to say, man, like, we can't keep those walls up forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't keep those walls up forever. You can't keep your guard up for every stranger you come across, or for every family member that you speak to. You gotta, like, say how you feeling. Because if you don't, you're gonna continue to suffer in silence. You know what I'm saying? And y'all be thinking I be speaking to y'all sometime, but hey, most of the time I be speaking to myself. Like, yeah, like, especially us as men, we have to quit suffering in silence, because I just speak on like us black men in particular, like in our community, bruh. Like, it's like looked down upon if you show emotions, you know what I'm saying? If you cry, or if you say how you really feeling, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta break out of that, because if we don't, like, it's gonna continue generation after generation of, you know, people like putting up this front, keeping these walls up, and they're not being truly healed on the inside, because they don't let their guard down. They don't really say how they feel, you know what I'm saying? When they're feeling down, or when they're feeling upset about something, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta break out of that curse of keeping your pride, or allowing your pride to keep you from really healing, truly healing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, like I said, just remember that even if you don't have anybody to speak to physically, you have somebody to speak to, and he's the Holy Spirit. Again, I will say it again. Jesus said, "I leave you a helper." You know what I'm saying? He's there with you any time of the day. And I've been very intentional about just speaking to him throughout my day. You don't have to be long to be strong. You can, Holy Spirit, how you doing? Holy Spirit, help me. Lead me, guide me. You feel me? So yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, man. So if you made it this far in the video, comment down below. Hey, I be like trying to think of stuff to come up with on the spot to comment, but comment down below. Break the walls down. Yeah, comment down below. Break the walls down, because we need to break those walls. You know what I'm saying? Stop suffering in silence. If y'all need somebody to talk to, you can comment down below. You can DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is, I got to start putting my Instagram and stuff on in the description and stuff. Only reason why I haven't been doing it is because I rarely get on Instagram and stuff now. So, but if you leave me a message on Instagram, just comment down below and say, hey, I DM'd you, and I'll check it. I'll re-download the app and check your message. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Comment down below. Again, break the walls down. Like the video if you're new. Hype the video up. Subscribe. All that good stuff, man. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So now with that being said, it's your boy, Nature's Go, signing out. Deuces.